Because there's something that's just like large and obviously blatant about them having the items. It just doesn't seem to fit with the actual like cutscene itself. It's just like off-putting for some reason. I'm going to suck these in my penis. I told you I would pull off one of those jokes at some point. But yes, he has a Chaos Emerald. That's right, Knuckles. Oh. Penis! And there's that crazy eyebrow movement again with Sonic. Even the mouth movements, like, what is up with these animatronics? Like, the way that they have these big gaping mouths, and Sonic's eyebrows especially stick out the most. Even Knuckles' eyes don't move around crazy like that. And then we have Dr. Robotnik, who still is a big bobblehead doll. And as usual, as I said before, it's always the same cutscene, just has a slight change in dialogue. Like that. I think in one of the other ones he was like, Chaos, it's time for dinner, or time to eat, or something like that. But now we get to fight this gargantuan fish again. I feel like Knuckles actually faces Chaos in his multiple forms more than any other character. Because not even Sonic fights him as Chaos too. Now he did fight the original Chaos Zero. That is unique for Sonic, because no other character faces him like that. And this begs the question too, now that we're talking about like all the forms of Chaos, I figured this is something I would address as well. What about Chaos 1, 3, and 5? And then eventually 7. But I will go ahead and let you guys know, I mean this game's been out for so long, so it's not a big spoiler. And watch out, because Chaos 4 for some reason has this tail attack, which only seems to appear with Knuckles. I don't know why he doesn't use it with Sonic or Tails. At least I haven't seen him use it with them. Maybe he does and I just don't suck so much to see him do that, I don't know. Should probably not keep continuously grabbing all the rings. That actually is his arm, not his tail. It'd been cool if it was the tail though. It almost reminds me of, oh, what is it that I'm thinking of? Well, never mind what I was thinking of, but there was something that had like a big glowing tail that had like strong energy attacks like that. But yeah, Chaos 1, 3, and 5, let's just leave it at that. Why don't we fight Chaos in those forms? And what does he become when he transforms into them? Because you can see here, Chaos 4, he's now like a fish aquatic creature. Chaos 2, well, we did see Chaos 1. He had like one giant arm that was beefed up. And then Chaos 2, his head slightly changed and he had two beefed up arms. We did get to see those at least. But Chaos 1 we don't actually fight. It still begs the question though, what about Chaos 3 and 5? What would they be? Because you don't actually get to see that officially in this game. And it would be interesting to know what Chaos becomes, you know, if we could see those forms. I bet you anything, though, there is crazy fan art that shows this. Oh, you know there is. Anytime there's something like this, when fans... Because pretty much any fan base has at least one or so many people. There's a few people, always, who speculate on these kinds of things and actually put them to use. So like with fan art for instance, I'm sure there's designs on what Chaos would have looked like in all those forms, but it's just something I thought of, you know, because it's, you know, interesting that we don't actually get to see some of those forms of Chaos. I think I actually would have preferred it if the game didn't try to rush that. I think I would have liked it if there was different intervals where you fought every single form of Chaos instead of like skipping some of them. Because you've seen here, Chaos gets 2 emeralds at once. I just feel like that was maybe a push to move the story on a little bit quicker. I don't know. Because I don't see why that would really have been necessary. Okay, and I think I know exactly where we're headed for his 4th action stage. That is if we get there. Should be able to. Just depends how much exposition time we have in between things. As I mentioned, we're not done with Takao. We still get to encounter her a few more times yet.
No problem, Knuckles. We'll take care of everything here.
There's your goofy eyebrows again.
Let's move.
That is seriously weird animatronics. It reminds me of like the Shrek. Like if anyone has ever like gotten Shrek on DVD, you can look at the bonus features. I think they might have had it on tape as well back in like 2000 when the first Shrek movie came out. But if you have the DVDs of Shrek, any of them really, they usually have... Oh, here's one of the statues. 2 stone statues, the door to the past. Okay, so we do get to move on to this action stage relatively quick. I think I might know where the other one is. It's in like one of those special like cave chambers, but I'll have to go find it. Oh, you say the same exact thing. Thank you, I needed to hear that. I do want to glide over this way though, because there's something I can get as Knuckles. And I believe it should be over this way. Okay, good, I can get up on the water. That's great. I'm not sure what I was just talking about, actually. That's what happens when I get into several rants at once. I tend to forget things. Oh, I remember now. Like, I was talking about the Shrek DVD, like, the bloopers. For the Shrek bloopers, they show, like, these weird things. And by the way, we can grab this while we're here. It's another upgrade for Knuckles. I believe this is just the beefed up version of his regular attack, except we can like do like a big charge attack. Yes, okay. So yeah, this is like a cluster attack to enemies that are all around you. And then if we let go, there aren't enemies around us, but it would have targeted everything within his range. And he would have done like a super special move that would attack everything in sight. Okay, maybe I got this as Tails. I was thinking we had another emblem in there. But at least we got the upgrade, that's what matters. Okay, so we need to go to one of the caves. I think there's one over this way. Somewhere. Okay, we just did a whole circle spin there. That didn't really help me. I swear, I know this place somewhat well. So if we go further down the river, maybe go this way. Okay, yeah, there's like a cave entrance right here. If the camera would work with me, that'd be nice. But anyway, back to Shrek. I was talking about how there's like bloopers on the DVDs. The main bloopers they show on there is like a bunch of editing effects that were done during the like animation of the characters and stuff. Like it shows Donkey having like extremely fuzzy looking fur. I remember there's like one that shows like Fiona where, as odd as this sounds, her clothes just like fall off in the middle of one of the scenes. It doesn't show anything like offensive because obviously they didn't detail anything underneath clothing, thank God. But there's just goofy things like that. And I think it happens to the guards in one of the movies as well. There's like one where the guards have their armor or something fall off as well. And here's our silver statue. This is what I was looking for. This is the cave. I knew it was somewhere around here. So if we go back over here, we can finally enter the next action stage. It was a pretty long gap actually. So we put it down, and when the key floats and goes into its silver switch, this happens. The hole in the floor crumbles, and we can finally go inside, maybe. If I can, like, jump down. Alrighty, we have Action Stage 4, The Lost World with Knuckles. And already we're in sight. Oh, the enemy has it. It has to. Yep. I knew it. I just freaking knew it. And we're already in sight of the second one. Oh, we're getting colder, though, by going this way. I like the song that plays here, though. Some people don't because they feel it doesn't fit the stage that well, but I like it. Like, it has a nice beat to it. And it's more mellow. And yeah, here's our second emerald. This is actually going by really fast, I have to say. We should get that third one in no time. And wow, one ring? Seriously? Whoop-de-doo. Okay, sometimes they have it over here, and wonderful. Thank you, I wanted that to happen. I totally meant to do that. Okay, let's go over here. We can climb the wall. But the nice thing about this song is you can probably hear at this point. Oh my god, I'm just running into all kinds of traps. You can hear like it has a bit of epicness to the end of it. Okay, I'm gonna hit this box. And I seen that we had something on the radar there, so I'm gonna head back up. The cool thing is since we're playing with Knuckles, and wow. Who didn't see that coming? Since we're playing as Knuckles, we don't have to worry about the glowing panels. And yeah, there it is. I could have just came up here all this time and not have to worry about a single thing. And I love how you're standing right at a ring and you can't grab it. So yeah, with only 2 rings in hand, that's still a very fast time. So, you know, the quicker you get things done, the better your score is. That's some consolation, I guess, if you're like a real big score completionist. And I had a feeling we would see you again really soon. I told you guys, I was right. With all this, though, this is just the beginning for Knuckles.
Where am I?
It really is, because where the story's taking place, it's talking about like actions that are still going on beforehand. I want to say that Gamma's part of the story with meeting Takao is the one where it happens first, because Takao's interacting with the Chow. That's who live by here anyway. But yeah, Takao's just right up here by the Master Emerald. We're about to have some more exposition time with her. There's so much exposition in this game. It's not even funny. Rippling puddles. That's a very nice shiny gem for a Master Emerald too. I like the design of it.
Let me talk to my father again. There must be a better way to do this.
And from what I gather of this, the ripples indicates that Chaos is speaking with, oh, hello, Sudden Chow. But yeah, Chaos is speaking directly with, Takao. And, yeah, from what I gather, Chaos does reside within the Master Emerald at this point of the story. She's trying to tell you things, Knuckles. To Knuckles, it's all still a big mystery, though. And here you wind up at a familiar-looking site, the ruins of what was nice, or what was once a nice shrine, to hold the Master Emerald.
What? I'm back in front of the altar. This is
You are indeed.
blow my mind. Wait a minute, I remember. The broken pieces of the Master Emerald. I have to restore them to where they belong.
Yeah, there's not much left to do. So, we're about to take all of the emerald shards that we've collected up to this point. Nice, shiny, sparkly gems. And just like magic, they all combine together to restore the remains of the Master Emerald. And just when you thought everything was over, it's still missing a few more pieces.
I need to find the remaining pieces, wherever they are.
There's actually not much more to do. As a matter of fact, it's just one more action stage, really.
Hey. Look. It's Eggman's flying.
But we have a clue by looking into the Master Emerald itself.
Pieces must be.
It's just like a radar itself, when you look at the base of
I
things.
don't know where that ship is.
We do, because we have different perspectives of the other story. Oh, but here we have a random encounter with Gamma. Gamma never saw Knuckles, so this is kind of neat that he was being watched after he completed Red Mountain.
I know. I'll follow it back.
So yeah, at this point of the story, this is where Gamma would have been going after Zeta, and then eventually Big Brother Beta, because he just defeated Epsilon at the Red Mountain stage. Because there's no other point in the story with Gamma where he would have been here. So it's kind of neat to figure out like where everything fits into place here. I don't know why, but I'm always obsessed with digging. I guess I should point out, I believe... Okay, maybe I'm wrong. I thought maybe there was like a hidden life or something down here. Maybe there is something and I'm just not looking hard enough. Let me look real quick. I want to say there was like an emblem or something, but I might be wrong. I'm going to ignore it though either way. I do know each of the like main area maps have 4 emblems each. I just don't remember where any of them really are. Eggman's is the hardest to find, like the Flying Fortress, which is actually where we're heading next. I could probably grab one before doing the action stage, because there is one that I am aware of that I could probably grab with Knuckles. But yeah, we can go down over here. I could have talked to Takao, but I guess I have to anyway. Because for some reason, the raft to take me to the ship wasn't there.
A huge building has appeared deep in the jungle.
Oh, so we go this way.